Thank you very much for your participation, and I'd like to say that your community is waiting with their hand extended to help living, learning, and growing in the greater Illinois Valley.
What I hear a lot about is that manufacturing has left the United States, it's all offshore. That's just never going to happen.
We're making stuff for Cadillac, we're making things for GMC, we're making things for Honda, and I'm proud to say that, eventually when we start shipping these, I can go out and say, I made that part. And that's pretty cool.
Universally, all my students like to work with their hands. They're hands-on learners. What they leave with is a skill set that will lead them to where they can either go to IVCC and continue on with their education or get into the workforce in a machine shop at a beginner level.
Really anything with labor. I can't stand sitting at a desk all day.
I'm really big into motocross, and whenever I go to the track, they usually got like the regular parts for their bikes, like stands that they bought online. I think it's really cool to be able to just make it yourself and customize it. Like have your name, your number on there.
I learned how to run all the equipment in a weld shop, how to properly and safely weld, torch, cut.
Underwater welder, it's like the top run of welding. It actually takes about 7 months to get the additional training because you need your diving certificate. Not everybody gets through it. It's expensive. It's the highest level of welding you can do.
Well, currently the easiest way to get started in manufacturing is through your high school instruction. If you have the desire to learn any skill, auto mechanics, welding, or any of the other construction skills that we have here, you will be able to travel and find a job easily that will be able to pay and support a good lifestyle.
I want to be a underwater welder, actually. It interests me. I like it. I want to be able to go work on the bridges. They don't look at me like, oh wow, you're a girl, you shouldn't be in here. Everybody treats me pretty good and equal, so.
I would like to accomplish my dual credit and have college credits so that can help further my education and make it easier in college to get my welding certificate and help me advance in industry quicker than other people.
Manufacturing jobs are desirable. They pay above average income.
Our local students are able to go out and easily make a wage between $30,000 and $50,000 starting, and by the time they put in their apprenticeship and journeymanship, easily $50,000 to $100,000, depending on the time and the money and the abilities they have. But you must also have the written skill and be able to fill out paperwork successfully. You also will need to know how to run computers and be competent at that. They're not only looking for the self-motivated, hard-working individual, they're also looking for the person that can handle all the new technologies and computers and paperwork and everything else.
When hiring a production employee, there's really three main skill sets that we look at for them. It's understanding direction, being able to take direction, and their ability to understand the environments around them.
I look for a new hire to have drive.
Math is an area that you use no matter where you work in the manufacturing area.
We use a metric system.
English, speech, being able to write, journalism, I think still holds a ton of value to people, because in order to communicate your ideas and your thoughts, and for people to understand your ideas and your thoughts, you need to be able to communicate those things.
Strive for success, that not only for themselves, but they need to understand that the company has need for success within the industry. And it's not only their ability to perform their current job, but ability to interact with other employees, their willingness to grow both educationally and within the company.
Dedication. Make sure that it's something that you're passionate about.
You know, we have some jobs out there where you're not just running one machine, you're running 2 and 3 machines.
One of the main skill sets that we look for is a strong mechanical aptitude.
And then hard work ethic. Be willing to put in the work to succeed at what you do.
Management, we help coach and counsel them to get the skill set that they need to better enhance themselves and their job opportunities.
I would tell them to come to work every day, on time, ready to work, ready to go.
I'm a chemical engineer with Ecos Corporation, and
We have accounting positions, human resource positions, supply chain positions.
We actually do a lot of corporate identity, so we develop their logos, we help them with their branding, and then we also help them with market research, helping them to determine who they should be marketing their products to.
Oversee, and I work a lot in the research program, the development of new and existing products.
I work at MBL USA, and I am a logistics clerk.
I do a safety orientation with each employee when they start.
I'm the pilot plant unit manager here at Karis and LaSalle.
At that time, I started working in human resources for the company that...
Yeah, we make ATV bells, snowmobile bells.
It started when I was a little kid working on cars, and it evolved into the manufacturing aspect of maintenance.
Currently production engineering.
I've been in manufacturing over 35 years. I have 191 employees here. They're the ones that got me the order, entered the order in a computer, right? You know, ordered the product, built the product, shipped the product. Everybody did their job great.
LaSalle was incorporated as a city in 1852. The first mayor of LaSalle was Alexander Campbell. We are standing in front of Campbell's home. As land agent for the Illinois Central Railroad, he was instrumental in bringing Mathis and Hegler to LaSalle to establish their zinc smelter. LaSalle made the transition from being a commercial transportation center to an industrial center in 1858 when Matheson and Hegler located their operation here. Collaboration between Alexander Campbell, Matheson, and Hegler made LaSalle an early industrial city. Matheson and Hegler were not only successful entrepreneurs, but they provided the community with both financial and intellectual leadership. In 1887, Hegler established the Open Court. Mr. Hegler hired Dr. Paul Karis, originally from Germany, as editor. Dr. Karis eventually married Hegler's daughter, Mary. Behind the mansion is the Karis Chemical Company. It was founded in 1915 by Dr. Edward Karis, who was the grandson of Mr. Hegler. The Matheson family was very instrumental in establishing LaSalle Peru Township High School. In 1924, the LP School Board established LaSalle Peru Oglesby Junior College as an addition to higher education in the area, and LaSalle Peru Oglesby Junior College developed into present-day Illinois Valley Community College.
Through IVCC, I attended the first maintenance mechanic courses for the program that started out there. Karis and other companies in the college put the program together.
I went to Hall High School. Upon graduating Hall, I went to Illinois Valley Community College, completed a 2-year degree, and I moved on to Lewis University in Romeoville.
I started here at LaSalle Peru High School with my former instructor in welding technology back in the 90s. And since then, I was able to continue my education through IVCC and also through ISU in manufacturing.
2 years ago, I started out on the warehouse floor as an order filler, and then there was a management position available, and they saw how hard I worked, I guess, and they asked if I wanted it, and I said yes. 4 months later, I'm in a management position.
In a couple of years, I was promoted to a production foreman. I currently hold the position of the production manager for the 3 building lines.
There's a lot of opportunities for internships or job shadowings where you can test out various skills and test out job markets.
It's going to be as someone in the lab doing analysis on the chemical baths that we use. This position has allowed me to not only do that, but expand and take on more of a supervisor role, production management role, environmental management role.
It's definitely a possibility. I just got to stick to it every day and keep working at it, make my way up. There's been many people who have done it in the past. So.
I want to be a underwater welder, actually.
I want to be a NASCAR engine builder.
The basic career fields in the military, the mechanics, working on tanks and such as that.
I'm really open to any job involving hands-on.
I truly believe it's a sense of accomplishment. Whether if I'm an operator, I built good product today, I met my goal, and how hard you work and what your goals are is where you will end up.